Hallelujah, Yahweh. Praise YAHWEH. In the name of the Son of Yahweh, YAHWEH Bet Num Sofit, YAHWEH. Welcome to Black Gods of Yahweh Media. This is another story, a situation that just happened recently where a black child was beat up by a race soldier over a cigarette. All you have to do is search the latest news about that and get the specific details. But I want to talk to you not about specific details, but about the overall situation that we find ourselves in. Now, we've been going through this time and time again. And unless you've been living under a rock, you understand that we are at war. What I'm about to say to you, by no means, and I mean by no means, am I making an excuse for what happened, because our children have the right to roam the street and not be brutalized and terrorized. But the reality is that's not the world we live in. We are at war. And your children, our children, cannot be on the street by themselves in wartime. These situations have a common theme. Every time a black child, a children of Israel, is beaten by one of these race soldiers and crooked cops, the common theme is they're always by themselves. I have two children. Praise YAHWEH. 1-5 and 1-10. And I'm always with them. Before the lockdown and the COVID-19 plague, when I was picking them up from school, when they wanted to go to the store, if they wanted to go for a walk, if they wanted to go to the park, I was there with them. Our children cannot be by themselves in combat. I don't care how much black people are told and warned about this, they still continue to have their children by themselves. Now, what does that mean? That means if I'm with my two sons and a race soldier pulls up, Salakia, a race soldier pulls up, then the violence is going to be towards me, not my children, not my sons. I'm going to always be there. Once again, I am making no excuse for this situation. There is none. But there's also no excuse for us not understanding that we are walking around here as prey to the race soldiers and to the militant arms of these other nations that hate us. We're going to go to scripture, right? We're going to go to 1 Peter 5 and 8. 1 Peter 5 and 8. Be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about, seeking whom he may devour. So these race soldiers and these crooked cops that should be police officers, they're roaming through our neighborhood. They're roaming through our residency like roaring lions to see who they can devour. They're just like lions in the Sahara who attack other tribes and kill their cubs of other lions, and kill cheetah cubs and hyena cubs and anything they can get their hands on. This is what these race soldiers are doing, who are posing as police officers. And with that being said, that means that we have to protect our children, and they cannot be by themselves. You have to really look at it as if you are in the Sahara Desert fighting for your life and for your young. They cannot be alone. The father or the mother must be somewhere close to them, because this is a reoccurring theme. Is young children of Judah, so-called blacks, so-called African Americans, out here on these streets by themselves. Now let's see how they're going to be dealt with, the enemy of Yahweh's chosen people. We're going to go to Revelations 13 and 10. Revelation 13 and 10. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints. So this is what Yahweh has in store for these individuals. Those who are living by the sword, who are killing up our people for the preservation of their own race, or for just being racist, wicked, and evil on their own, they're going to be killed by the sword, and those that are left are going into captivity. This is what the Lord, YAHWEH, Yahweh said, not me. I'm reading it to you, but this is their fate. This is what's going to happen to them. But with that being said, no matter who you are, your child, our children should not be roaming the streets by themselves at all. That's why they're coming into our neighborhood looking for an easy prey. So I just wanted to try to make sense of this outside of the fact that we are in combat at any point in time. We already know how many years if we went through this. We can be minding our own business, living our daily lives, and then we could either be beaten half to death or even killed or choked out. But as it pertains to our children could not be the first ones being terrorized by these race soldiers. That's all I got. You guys like, comment, share. I want to apologize for being away for about a week or so. Normally I try to make a video every other day, no later than 3 days, but it's guided by the Spirit a lot of times. Sometimes I'm taking a little sabbatical, a little break. I want to say shalom and peace. Until the next video, I'm out.